I'm originally from Johannesburg, a small little town called Randfontein. Well, growing up, it was always like a bit confusing because my dad's white, my mom's coloured, and then also the family dynamics, the racial slurs coming from both sides. So you never really knew as a child where you fit in with all of that. So it was a bit difficult. So yeah, growing up, I was just mostly like my mom and my siblings. So I have 2 younger siblings. My mother was fine with my brother and my sister, but she didn't like me. And I always sort of tried to protect them as well, because when she got a bit violent and everything, I would like take the most of it. Yeah, basically my mom abused me as a kid. Like I would come out of school, then I would have to come and cook and clean, do all the housework. And then if something was wrong, then obviously you'd get a beating and everything. Yeah, I tell your dad where you're going to end up. You're going to end up homeless or stuff like that. Or I would just beat you more. It was like one of the common things she told me. Both him and my mom started getting involved with the wrong people, started doing drugs. So the one time, I think they stole from someone. And then that's how we ended up having to move to the Western Cape. So we went back to Toshover to my dad's sister. Also living with my parents, it wasn't the greatest thing either, because then they got used to the Cape Town drugs. It was actually a couple of times we were almost homeless because of it, because not enough money for food or to pay rent. One night, my dad, he got arrested. I think he got violent with someone or something like that, so he got arrested. And then my mom woke us up in the middle of the night and she was like, okay, no, we need to go out. And then basically hitchhike from Toshover all the way to Cape Town. I was in grade 6 at the time. Then the Smith Castle Primary. Didn't fit in at all. People just didn't like me. I don't know why, because I was so different. So basically then my relationship with my mother ended when I was in grade 6. A few years, I was grade 7 now. My dad moved back to Joburg to his family. He said like, yeah, he's going to get a job and then he will come back for us, the kids now. That didn't happen. I was never really a kid. I never had the opportunity to be outside and run around, like roll in the mud or dance in the rain or something like that. It was never an option for me. I always had to be the responsible one, work hard in school, come back and do what your mother was supposed to do. Then the scholarship letters came in from ABT, and they said that people from the top 10 can apply to get a scholarship to Somerset College. And that's when I was like, okay, I want to do this. And then I moved to the boarding house in grade 9 when I applied to the boarding house, because I couldn't live there anymore, because situations also got a bit difficult there. Then I became a termly boarder in the boarding house, and I just stayed there or go home with friends on weekends or holidays. Yeah, the first years at Somerset College weren't that great for me. Like grade 8, 9, I still trying to find my feet, trying to connect with everyone, see where I actually belong in the school. Then came my senior years, grade 10, 11, 12, and that's when I got more comfortable in my own skin, got more comfortable with everything else going on at the school, got more involved, started joining the library custodian clubs, doing art, chose my subjects and everything. Working with the kids from Umibala, like some of them were from Akasa actually. Reconnecting with them, it was in a sense comforting, because you can show them like things can get better. You don't have to stay where you are in life. They weren't motivated for life. So that was quite sad to see, because they just didn't have the drive or the passion for anything. It was kind of comforting in a way that I could do that for them. At Somerset College, there is a great support system. There are people who are willing to help and who are there for you, and they're not doing it out of pity or because they, want to help you. If it's like a charity case or anything, they actually help you because they really love you. But Trek. If anyone could do it, I recommend Trek for anyone. Like Trek was such an amazing experience. It helps you grow as a person, because like you're leaving everything that you're comfortable with behind, and you're going on this 28-day adventure, which very physically draining, mentally draining, but like you come out so much stronger at the end of it. I did enjoy hockey. I was goalie. First I was on the field, and then I was like, I want to be goalie. I like the suit. First role model that I had, that I can remember, was my grade 7 teacher, Mrs. Stevens. She became my role model because like she was the first person that I connected with in my primary school, because she understood me. She could realize that I was very drawn back, but she wanted the best for me, and she knew I could go far in life. So she believed in me. Came to Somerset College. I think my second role model was Miss Tolken, because she knew my backstory, because obviously when you got here you had to tell a bit about yourself, and then she asked me later on like everything. So then my second role model, she was always there for me, also very supportive. If I needed anything, I'd go to her. Third one was probably Miss Vary, yeah, because like I really reconnected with her in my grade 11 year when she took over. And then came the art teachers, because obviously I spent a lot of time in the art classrooms, and then I became part of the Mibala team. So they became my second role models, also always there. They knew when something was wrong when I was in the art classroom, when I was down. Initially I didn't know what was going to happen after Somerset College. I didn't know how I was going to pay for university, if I had to go to university. I didn't know where I was going to live, who I was going to stay with, or anything like that. So it was quite scary, and I got very, very anxious in my matric year because of it, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I went onto the Stellenbosch website, the UCC pages, and I just went through all the degrees that they have that you could apply for. A friend of mine from Somerset College, his parents offered that I could stay with them for the time being. So everything in the end worked out well. We got to varsity. We were there for a month, then COVID happened. So we went online. So you were isolated back at home, you didn't see any of your friends anymore. So if I have to choose a job, like right this moment, then I will do media marketing or marketing in general. Yeah, the plan is to one day have my own business. I don't want to work for anyone. So yeah, just get the experience and then go my own way. Being able to go to Somerset College did have a big impact on who I am today, because I think if I had to stay in Macassar, I think all my dreams would have died. Like my spark would have ended. Yeah, being at Somerset College did push me to realize my dreams a lot sooner, or the values I have in life, my morals, my values, because you open your mind up to so many new things at Somerset College. And like, why does your dream have to end just at Somerset College? You can expand it.